Question about scope and types of variables. Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and in last week's video we showed this question, or we posed this question right here. What would this output be and why? So we posted it as a post and we got some answers back. And one, thank you very much for that interaction. I absolutely love it. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So what is going on here? So the first thing that jumped out at me was that there was no return. So that is an important feature of a function, because when you're using the return, you're creating something. So that is a red flag right there, the first piece. Now, the second piece, and I've dealt with this personally, so my eyes were drawn to it immediately. So the argument names inside the function are also the variable names. So that really jumped out at me. So let's just go ahead and run this and see what actually comes out. And then we'll begin to dig into why. So now we have two variables. We take in two arguments. One is a list and one is an integer. So we need to kind of unpack that. Those have different characteristics. They react different. They act different. They do different things. So one of the comments was, why can't we need to make it global? Well, there is a caveat. You cannot make an argument or a parameter a global variable. Now you can make a variable inside a function a global, but it can't be accepted as well. So now the second thing is we are reusing the same name of the argument. So that's where I know the first few functions that I was creating, I had a very hard time with getting creative and naming my variables. So I got into this problem right here. So I completely understand. So the reason why value here is not being changed is because value, an integer, has a scope issue. So it is going to be a local variable because this is all Python sees for this. And this goes and everything here is contained. Everything here is contained. Value does not leave here. So when we create a value variable right here, this is all Python knows. So it goes and does this operation, self-contained. Then when we print out value, it looks right here, and that's it. So that is why 150 is assigned to value here and 150 is printed out. That's it. Now we need to discuss a list. A list is mutable. So we can change a list. We can pass a list around and do things to it because we are expecting to do that. So this is a little trickier where you go, well, why is this? Well, we're passing this in here, and the person who derived this question did this intentionally to trick a person, where you would go, oh, well, I know people is going to change, so value is going to change as well. Well, people gets passed in, it gets appended, and it moves through and it gets modified. So when we reprint out people is modified with this action inside the function, because a list can, in and of itself, is a global variable because it is mutable. So there we go. I really hope this was able to help you out with this, but yes, this being a scope and types of variables, this is a purely functioning programmable experience for you to understand, one, the syntax, and then how Python works with its own functionality deep in the inner guts, deep with the inner workings of Python. So there we go. Absolutely awesome. So grateful for the interaction on the post. So thank you so very much. And please make sure you're jumping down in the Discord down below, posting any questions, comments, anything you'd like to see more of, anything you're not quite sure about. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.